Hello, family, friends, and fans. I'm Fletcher Rhoden, and this is the Five and Dime track by track. It's a song analysis of my compilation of the best songs from the period between 2005 and 2010. That's why it's called the Five and Dime. This was my Christian period, so I got a lot of all my Christian songs are going to be found in here. But I'm still a Christian. I just don't really sing as much about it anymore. Anyway, so of course I was not just being Christian, and even my Christianity was fairly secular, but I had secular interests too between 2005 and 2010. And right now we're analyzing a clutch of four songs, which we find in the middle of this larger piece, the Five and Dime. These songs are from a record, a CD, which was available exclusively through me, called Imaginary Friend. And I was dealing with a lot of dubious activity around me at that time. Good thing I had my religion to keep me cool, because other people were just buzzing around me in a bad way. So this song then, Sour Nothings, as you can imagine from the title, is just about that. It's about people bad mouthing you behind your back, turning you against turning, splitters. You know what a splitter is? Psychologically, that's in psychology they use the term splitter to refer to anybody who separates one person from another. And you find this commonly with like marrieds or significant other significant others, where let's say a woman and a man get together, and then she splits him from all of his friends, or the same thing. He splits her away from all her friends. It's a way of ensuring control over the situation. It's very common. This song is not about that. Although I did write a cool kids book called Sally Splitter, which is good for children and their parents. That's a book you can buy at Amazon along with all my other books. It's available in paperback only, I believe. Okay, a lot of my other books are available in Kindle and even in audiobook format. That's why I put it that way. It is hand illustrated, though, and a good lesson for kids and their parents. Getting back to this, Sour Nothings. Now, in particular, I did have this friend of mine who was bad mouthing me. He was an old fixture of the neighborhood. Let's just say he was an old friend of my best friend. So he was known to my family as my best friend. And then once our friendship ended, he just figured he'd become a member of my household instead, become my brother's best friends. But they really only knew him as my friend. They didn't really experience him one on one the way I always had to endure. So that happened, and I knew he was saying bad things about me behind my back. So this song addressed that yet again. I mean, this was a real problem for me. This guy was all up in my grill, family style. But there's another little layer to this song, and that's that I was in this at this time. I was playing with Eva James. I was the guitar player in her band, and also co-songwriter on one song, "I Love You Now Change," and we were pals, and we did acoustic duets, and she played with me at church, and I was in her band. We were playing every week at the Kibitz Room, and in the Kibitz Room there was this other band, okay, and they wanted. I'm pretty sure about this. I'm only speculating, but I'm almost 100% certain. They wanted me out because they had their guitar player. They wanted their guitar player to be Eva's guitar player. This is what I derive from what I understand. I don't have any firsthand information, but watching as I watched, it seemed to me that they wanted her to fire me and hire this other guitar player to replace me. And things were getting a little grim around the Kibitz Room at this time. Generally playing in Eva's band was a great hoot. It was a lot of fun. You see our videos, it's great. You can see we both have fun, we enjoy it, it sounds good. If you want to see those, look on the playlist of this YouTube channel, the music videos playlist. And you'll find me and Eva James playing in a variety of formats, and it's all very cool. But for a while there, we had this other thing going on where people were butting in behind the scenes. trying to turn, I believe they were whispering sour nothings into Eva's ear to encourage her to make a change. And maybe I'm right, maybe I'm wrong, but I wrote a song about it anyway. I mean, all I know is that I kept looking over there and she'd be at a table with all them while I was alone at the bar. And that wasn't the way it is when we started there. Um, but, I guess that can happen. People angle for what they want. Uh, she didn't ever fire me. We stayed strong until that band just came to the end of its run at the Kibitz Room. At that point, she disbanded the whole thing, which I always regretted. I liked the drummer, I liked the bass player. I thought we sounded good, the Eva James band. I thought that was a good scene, and we could have played elsewhere. But she was in the mood to experiment with different things. She's a artistic, uh, uh, sort of like she has a wanderlust, an artistic. She's a journeyman. She's always looking for that next musical experience. So that's her journey took her elsewhere, and we had a groovy time together. But during our time together, there was this thing with this other group of people who sort of got in there and did a little muckaluck, And meanwhile, I had this guy in my family life doing the same thing. My ex buddy, doing a muckaluck, and I just had muckaluck all over the place, all these sour nothings. So that's what this song is about. Like the other songs, it's got kind of a big orchestral sort of feel to it. It's long. It's got two bridges. I think I was really expansive with my arrangements back then, and so it's that, and it fits in with the a few songs before it, and with the next song that comes after it, which is about a different subject matter. You may be relieved to hear. I was certainly relieved to write three songs about all this was enough to get out of my system. But I'm glad I did, and I'm glad I went through it. I'm glad Eve and I are still tight. So check out this song. It's called Sour Nothings. And then listen to the whole album. It's a two-album extravaganza. So there's a lot of music there. Take your time with it. We've got all the time in the world. There's another analysis coming up tomorrow, so tune in. And until then, bye, Mary.